Hi, my name's Adrian Beasley, and I'm going to show you an alternative way to move everything off of your local hard drive onto an external hard drive, typically because you've run out of space on the machine you're working on. This particular method, though, is well suited for people who either don't have a backup of their system at the moment, or their backup is uncertain, because what we're going to use is a copy command rather than the move command that I showed you in the previous example. With the copy command, if anything should go wrong halfway through, machine should die, battery fails, or whatever, then the stuff that's on your hard disk will remain safe. So here's my existing system. In my pictures folder I have my Lightroom folder that contains the Lightroom catalog and previews. I've got some exports, and I've got my negative folder which contains all of my images. This is a very small system just for demo purposes, so the whole thing will work quickly. On my external drive is basically empty, but I did create one folder called Pictures, and I'm going to put everything into that folder. So first of all, we'll take a copy of these folders, and we're going to drag them and drop them onto the external drive. When we do that, it'll open up, and I want to drag it onto the Pictures folder so that these sit inside a subfolder. We don't want them all in the root of the drive. I'll let go. This won't take very long because it's a small system. Yours could take a considerable amount of time to move, or copy rather, all of your images from the internal drive to the external drive. That's all done now. The next thing I'm going to do is then open the Lightroom system that's on the external drive. And the way to do that is to click the Lightroom folder and then double click on the lightroom.lrcat file. When we do that, Lightroom will open using this system that's on the external drive. It will open, but it will reference the images on the hard disk because the system thinks that all the images are still on the hard disk. But all we have to do is to tell Lightroom that the images are now on the external disk, and the way to do that is to find the folder, our negatives folder, which contains all the images. We right click on it. Let me click on it first. Right click on that and use the update folder location. Then simply navigate to the external drive, pictures, negatives. And when we say choose, Lightroom will automatically swap over to using that destination. We'll see here that on our local hard disk there is nothing, and when we open up the external drive, all of our images are there and everything is working correctly. Now when I close Lightroom and quit, if I simply restart Lightroom again, and my preferences are set to open last used catalog, it will automatically from now on use the external system, and the internal drive you'll see is still listed but is not used. And we can get rid of this simply by right clicking on it and type remove. So our system is now completely working on the external drive. The nice thing about this process is we didn't delete anything, or we didn't use the move command anywhere, so our hard disk on our laptop or our computer that was full still has our catalog and all our images on. And if we're happy with this system, we could go and delete that, or perhaps even copy it safely to another external hard drive, then delete it off the laptop to make up space. Okay.